Hi, it's Mr. Tush over at Global, and we're going to take a look at how to do your first assignment, Unit 3, Lesson 1, your first formatted page. Your completed assignment is going to have four things in it. I also give you an opportunity for extra credit. The four things, it's going to have your name in the page tab. Your name is the page title. Your contact information, so we're going to put in some line breaks there. And then an About Me paragraph, which is going to have its own subheader and a paragraph about you. Doesn't have to be a whole lot of information, but that's the first formatted page we're going to do. So let's take this one step at a time. Here we are. This is our information from the prior lessons. If we've done our job, this is where we are. And what's going to happen is you're going to put your name in the page tab. Well, we remember that the name in the page tab goes right up here in the title. Right now it says my page title. Well, I'm going to change it to my name. So Mr. I'm going to save it. I'm going to go over here. And there we go. This is Mr. Tush right up here. Nothing else has changed, but I do have the page tab here. Well, the next thing I want to do is I want to have my name as the page title. Right now, the page title is This is my heading. Well, I'm going to put that in as an H1, and I'm going to put it in as Mr. Tush. I'm going to save it. Now, once I do that, I go over here, and oh, I made a mistake. What happened here? Oh, look, there's my mistake. Put that in. Click Save. I left the beginning of the closing tag off. It was a typographical error. I went back and I figured it out. Now I'm going to give you a heads up. Sometimes you're going to make those mistakes. What I want you to do is, instead of raising your hand and saying, what did I do wrong, try to figure it out. If you can't figure it out on your own, see if 3 different people can take a look at your code first and figure out where your mistake was. This will always give you whatever you type. So if this doesn't look the way you intended, look here for your answer. What I made a mistake on was I left that tag out, and because I never closed the H1 tag, it turned the entire page into an H1. I go in here, I fix the tag, I save it, I refresh it, and everything goes back to the way I intended. All right, meanwhile, back at our project. So my name is the page title. I've done 1 and 2. My contact information, maybe true or false, and I'll give you some contact information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to say global communication. I'll type that in correctly. And I'm going to put in a line break, 85 Edwards Street, and Hartford. And just so I can see everything, I'm going to give myself some extra line breaks because it's a little bit hard to read. There we go. Look at this. I have a beautifully written address. I go over here. Oh my gosh, this doesn't look right. Well, of course it doesn't look right. I need to give myself some line breaks. I'll put in a line break here, and I'll put in a line break here, and I'll save it. And now, oh, there we go. My contact information looks great. I may even include a phone number with a little bit of a space. So I'm going to put in a P tag, and not the 203 anymore, it's 860. And I'll do a little hint. On the web, they often separate phone numbers with dots now. 695, and I think it's 5020. And if that's incorrect, I apologize. And we're going to go ahead and put the P tag in on that. We're going to save it. And there we go. That is the next part of this. So your contact information may be true or false. I'm going to do an About Me paragraph. And this is the last of the credited pieces for this. The rest is an extra credit. The About Me paragraph is with its own subheader and a paragraph about me. Well, wait a second. Its own subheader. Well, I know what a header tag is. So I'm going to put in something that's called About Me. And I put it in here. Click Save. Actually, it tells me it has to say About Me. So I'll change this to read About Me. Save. Wait a second. That's another title. Well, remember, one of the formatting things we learned about headers is you can make a subheader by going down a level. So I'm going to go down to level 2. Save it. Hit return. There's an About Me. Okay. And then honestly, I just want a paragraph of text about me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all this, and I'm just going to put in, right in here, a p tag. And I will give myself a couple of spaces, and I will close it. Get yourself into the habit of opening and closing your text at the same time. And I'm going to write in my text. You may want to develop this text in a Word document and copy it in, or another text document and copy it in. But I'm just going to tell you things to write. For example, I am a computer science teacher at Global Communication Academy. I have been at Global for 2 years, but I have been teaching since the beginning of time. And I could go on and tell you a few more things about me, but I think there's a couple of them, just for the sake of our exercise, I'm going to shorten this up. Click Save, and then let's see what I've got. There we go, a little paragraph about me. It's probably not enough, so I can add to it. I also teach English at the middle school, period. And then oftentimes with these, you want to include some personal information. So I could include here, I'll open and close it. And then I'm going to say, I live outside of town with my daughter. Hobbies include web development and I really enjoy reading. My favorite sport is baseball, and I've been a fan of the New York Mets for as long as I can remember. So there we go. A couple of paragraphs about me. There it is. You do your own. Obviously, don't use my information. Use your own information. Say whatever you want, and that will take care of 1 through 4. I will come back with a different video on how to do this extra credit, but for now, I've got my name in the page tab, the page title, my contact information, and an About Me paragraph with its own subheader. There's my name, contact information, About Me is the subheader, it's smaller than the header, and there's a couple paragraphs about me. There's my first assignment, done-de-done, done, done. Good luck, hope that helps.